Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, all honor, all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations and blessings to the Agim that's doing this work in truth and sincerity. And basically, we're going to get into this video. It just ties in with, current events that's going on. And it also just shows you the pride of the devil, Esau, and how he boasts about, his heart's desire, which is what? The New World Order. All right, the NWO. All right, his being able to control the masses of the people, okay, by way of that charagma. And in the news as of right now, you have, them talking about cyber attacks. You have him attacking people. I'm pretty sure Esau is getting people, the higher ups are getting people to hack people's accounts, spread the fear of your personal identity and information being linked and used, all for them to say, hey, we just got hit by a cyber attack, hey, the grid is down, and them just turning out the lights on everything, man, and I mean, honestly, that's the perfect, that's the perfect pandemic, because it's gonna affect everybody. He's not only gonna target, America, Babylon, but he's gonna target everybody. The scriptures say that, to try the whole world. So this is gonna be a global event. So that's why it's gonna be a pandemic. So basically, this devil, what he's going to try to do is, shut down, the internet. And that's going to be what that prophecy where it says that, you ain't going to be able to hear the word anymore, man. So this devil is crafty, man. He's using these, these transformers and the alphabet crew to make everybody sensitive to everything that's going on. So when they dish out whatever they dish out, they can just say, hey, well, you ain't gonna abide by what we gotta say, hey, you out of there. You ain't a part of society. And that's what this devil want to do, man. He wants just control over everything, man. But this movie right here just shows, the movie is called The Distant Disaster, I believe. And if I'm wrong, I'm gonna post the title of the movie and the description. And also, if I'm able to find the video, I'll also link that in the description below. But pretty much, this just goes to show you that, this has always been his plan. It's always been his plan, always been a part of his plans, is to try to get people to gravitate towards, his agenda, by way of fear, violence. Fear and violence, man. Guess what? He is the violent man. And people are going to be in fear of losing their rights, losing their comfortabilities, losing their benefits. Because if you don't get this, then what happens? If you have benefits like SNAP or Section 8, all Esau's different type of goodies that he have, you won't be able to, access those things because you don't have the charagma now. And that's what this video is going to demonstrate, man. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and play the video, and then we're gonna get into some scriptures as well. And you know, Lord willing, this video will be edifying. Okay.
Maya, baby hasn't eaten in 3 days, and I think she's sick.
Your child won't eat or hasn't eaten?
I think she's sick.
Let me see your ID, please. Your right hand, please. That trick, young woman, is used in here 50 times a day. Now, if you want your child cared for, you must have your ID.
Please, you've got to help me. I can't take the morgue.
This is 1 Peter 4:7. But the end of all things is at hand. Be ye therefore sober and watch unto prayer. So as you can see here, it says the end of all things are near. All right, so the end of the access to this kingdom, all right, this queendom is at the end. All right, if you're a prophet of the Lord, all right, but if you're a part of this society, then hey, these benefits are going to carry on with you, and then you're just going to be destroyed, you know, by way of these plagues or by way of those missiles. Okay, but if you are receiving, you know, these different things, then it's going to be hard each and every time, because Esau, he's going to gradually take these things away. And who's to say that he might just not take all these things away point blank period? You know, just cold cut everything. You know, who's to say that? Then what? You know, this is gonna be a trial each and every day. You know, you may be able to sustain yourself for today, but what about tomorrow, man? You know, so we need to have our faith build up in these last days, man, and ask the Lord to put that spirit upon us, man, because we really gonna need the Lord, man. It ain't no doubt about it. We gonna need him. All right, you ain't gonna get through this shit alone. All right, you ain't gonna be able to prep and do all these different things and think that you're gonna store up this, that, and the third, and that you just gonna glide over the missiles, man. Glide over these plagues. No. The Lord said the end of all things, all right, is at hand, man. All right, by way of his prophets, man. All right, the end of all these wicked acts, the wicked control, you know, all of that is going to be put to an end, man. And the scriptures tell us it's better for an end of a thing, you know, it's better for the end of a thing. Matter of fact, let me get that real quick. Bear with me again. That's right, because the end of Esau kingdom is a better thing. All right, this is Ecclesiastes 7:8. It says, "Better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof, and the patient in the spirit is better than the proud in the spirit." So we're patiently waiting for Esau's kingdom to come to an end, man. All right. All right. It says the proud. It says the spirit. Shalakia. Let me read that again. Ecclesiastes 7:8. Better is the end of a thing, which is Esau's kingdom, than the beginning thereof. And the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit, man. You know, we patiently waiting for the kingdom, man. We're not being proud. boastful or anything like that, man, because we ain't got shit here, man. All right. The proud in spirit is Esau. This is his kingdom. You know, so what he's flaunting and doing all kind of things like that, you know, looking down on everybody else, man. You know, because basically he's been the hammer of the earth, man. You know, anybody that come up against him, you know, he put the sword to them, man. You know, so better is at the end, because the scriptures tell us, man, Jacob, all right, is going to be the beginning, man. All right, and Esau is the end of the world, man. You can get that too. This is 2nd Ezra 6 and 9. It says, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So, you know, Esau is the end of the world, man. And the end of all those things is Esau coming to, you know, coming to, you know, assured destruction by the way of the Lord. All right. And being exposed in these last days. But let's continue, man, because I've been rambling. Let's go.
My baby is dying! Please help me, please!
Look, I don't make the rules, I only obey them. If you want your child cared for, you must have your ID. Otherwise, go.
See, so they're not going to regard, man. All right, they're not going to regard your children, your grandmother, your grandfather, or anybody that you care for, your child. They're not going to regard any of those people if they don't have that charagma, man. All right? You as good as dead to them people, man. You know? So here we go. We're gonna read here. This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 11. And I beheld another beast come out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. All right, and those 2 horns represent, you know, the Republicans and the Democrats. And in the ancient Roman Empire, they were known as the plebeians. All right, and the patricians, okay, and the plebeians represented the rich, all right, and if I can pronounce the word again, patricians represented the poor, which was the Democrats, and basically that is your modern day, you know, Romans, man, officials. You know, your modern day senators and governors and so forth and so on, man. And when the scripture says what, you know, he spake as a dragon, meaning that what his laws and his decrees, you know, are against the prophets, are against the Lord. You know, the things that he say is blasphemy. You know, so, you know, this devil has made everybody bow to his system, man. All right? By way of his laws and his decrees. You know, continuing on, verse 12, it says, and he exerciseth all his power of the first beast before him, and causeth the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose daily wound was healed. You know, he causes the earth to worship him by way of what? His philosophies. Like when you go to his different educational systems or his institutions, his major colleges, Harvard and all these so-called things, you know, his laws that he makes up. Okay, all of these things right here, you know, is by way of him being able to make the earth worship him, you know. All right. Continuing on, it says, and he does great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on earth in the sight of men. And that's going into his violent ways by what? Dropping missiles on different nations. Shit, he dropped a missile on us. All right, Black Wall Street. All right, so that's what those those fallen stars are, man. All right, it's those damn missiles, man. All right. So let's see. Where do I want to go? I want to continue. Yeah. Let's see here. Verse 14. And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image of the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live. All right, so that's going into his different miracles, man. And what is the things that he's telling people as of right now? Hey, look, you're able to download your consciousness into a machine and so-called live forever. He's trying to merge man and technology. So that's that's his miracles, man. And you can live forever, if you turn into basically Inspector Gadget, man. We can make you live forever. We can make your heart keep beating, man. Basically turn your ass into Cyborg, off of Teen Titans, man. That's how you want to make you. Left arm is robotic, but your right arm is flesh. That's how you want to merge you, man. He want to get into your blood cells, even down to your blood cells with these charagmas, man. You have micro charagmas they speaking about how they can heal the flesh. Little robots healing your flesh like some Wolverine type shit, man. This is this devil, man. This is the miracles that he's trying to deceive the people into getting, man. So they'll have life so-called easier, make it more convenient for you. Which in the end is gonna be a sore destruction for you, man, if you choose that route. It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. It says that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. All right. So that's the main reason why most of these nations are having a problem with, America, is because they really not following they're not submitting to America's customs and religion and different things like that. That's why America goes to war with these different places, man. Set wars with these different countries and kill their leaders, man. Take their land, take their resources. Man, this devil is just the plague of the earth, the fucking virus, But it continues to say again, like it says, and cause there as many that would not worship the image of the beast should be killed, man. So yeah, so if you don't have that mark, Shalaki, if you don't have that charagma, all right, then you on that, your head is on the guillotine. It's gonna be presented to us, man. It's gonna be presented to all of us. I'm not excluded, I'm included, So That's just something for us to think about. And it continues to says, and cause it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark, shalakia, a charagma, in their right hand or in their forehead, man. You know? So yeah, man, it's coming down to the wire, and this devil, you know, he's basically doing his thing, man. Here is wisdom. Let him that understand count the number of the beast, for the number of a man, and his number is 666, man. You know? And when you go into that word, you know, 666 in the blue letter, it basically goes into a stamp, man. You know, he stamped you, man. All right, he made you his property. You let him cut into you, just like a woman is never laid down with a man. You let this man Esau, oh, should I say, we cannot let this man Esau, you know, cut into us, man. You know, break that relationship with the Heavenly Father, man, because ultimately getting that charagma, that stamp, you know, is departing from the Lord, man. Departing from that marriage, that agreement, you know. But continuing on here, we're going to go to Revelations 14:7. It says, saying, this is Revelations 14:7, and saying with a loud voice, fear Yahweh and give glory to him, for the hour of his judgment is come, and worship him that made heaven and earth and the sea and the foundations of Shalakia, and the foundations of water. All right, it says, and Shalakia, let that pass. And there followed verse 8. All right, Revelations 14:8. And it says, and there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she had made all nations drink of her wine and of her wrath and of her fornication. You know, so all these nations have drunken of her wine. That's why you see Chinese people and all these other nations in, you know, three-piece suits. You also see them following the customs of America. You see they women following the customs of America. You know, that's that wine, that philosophy, you know, those filthy sores, man. All right, and it says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his charagma, his stamp, right, in his forehead, or his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and the presence of the Lamb. So that's basically what's going to happen, man. You basically going to, man, feel the whole wrath of the Lord within those missiles, man. You know, the Lord is actually going to leave your spirit in there, in your body, to be purified. Like when you see it on Sarah Connor, man, with the whole Terminator video, man. You know, and we know through the spirit, that's where he got that scene from, man. You know, he got it from the scriptures, man. Proving that Esau knows the truth, and also proving, you know, that these words that we speak, you know, are valid and that they're pure, you know. Okay. Let's see here. But let's see here. That's pretty much it, man. You know. So it's gonna be some really, you know, rough times, you know, that's coming up. And again, like I said, Esau, you know, he has his movies. Even you have movies that are even more modern, you know, more in our time, more of our time, you know, showing, you know, that's his plan, that's his goal. You know, that's why he's making these movies where, you know, in the future, in 2020, 2056 or 2080, whatever you want to say, the year 3000, and everybody got a charagma, man. You know? So yeah, man, we just asking the Lord, nevertheless, to just strengthen us in these last days, and that we'll be able to, you know, withstand in the hour of temptation, man. You know, because it's going to be very difficult. You know, but we have faith, man, and that's just what it is, bro. You know, you gotta have faith in the Lord. You have to stand on your most holy faith, like my brother likes to say, man. You know. So with that, Lord willing, this video was edifying. And give all praise, all honor, all glory to Yahweh by Shemi Yahushai. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations and blessings to you, Akim, that's doing this work in truth and sincerity. Until the next time, Lord willing, I say shalom.